Everton versus Liverpool, English Premier League football match. This Premier League football match is the best tournament simulation gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share, and enjoy this Premier League football match. Thank you.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Friendly as it can be in the circumstances, you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Coleman. Aim forwards. Well played. That has knocked out the danger. McAllister. He's had it taken off him. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Forwards and with intent. Mangala. Coleman. Lindstrom. For Mangala. Tsimikas spots it and intercepts. Szoboszlai. Konate. Diaz. Swung over. Garner. And it's Coleman. Calvert-Lewin is onto it in a flash. Nikolenko. Now this could be a chance. McAllister. Now it's Doucouré. Play for a throw.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Doucouré clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Gently done. Danger averted for now. And the counter is on. Lindstrom. Diaz. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Branthwaite moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. To McAllister. Gomez. Tsimikas. Firmly met. Do have a chance to counter here. Mykolenko. And Branthwaite. And it's Doucouré. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nice touch.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Jota. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Doucouré. Mangala. Branthwaite. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Knocks it out wide. Idrissa Gueye. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Lindstrom. Out to the left it goes. That's been intercepted. And it's Salah. Driving on and making good progress. Diaz! Another chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Massive lead! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Idrissa Gueye.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Forward it goes. Over to the left. Tsimikas looking to hit the byline here. And the shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Diaz really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
No, again there's no way through. Calvert-Lewin. Jota.
Calvert-Lewin really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Szoboszlai. Tsimikas. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Mohamed Salah! And it's been taken short. Now it's Szoboszlai. Very nicely done. Look at the space here. Szoboszlai. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lindstrom. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Claims it. Mohamed Salah. Brentford. Calvert-Lewin won't just make this. Diaz. To McAllister. Gomez. And Tsimikas. Szoboszlai, shifted upfield. Well, that's well seen too. And now the breakaway. Brentford. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has been knocked clear. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chooses to go cross-field. Tsimikas. There's a sharp little ball here. Now the ball in. Keeper's dealt with that.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Diaz clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Just eases him off the ball. Calvert-Lewin looks to get on the end of this. McAllister. Diaz. Jota. Oh, easy pickings there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Diaz. And it's Salah. Lindstrom. Calvert-Lewin. Played out to the left flank. Nicely intercepted. And it's Gay. Oh, that is a nice touch. Great skill, that's nice. Gomez with the clearance. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, good spread. Tsimikas has created one goal already. Looking for the runner. Diaz. That's tidy. Interesting ball. Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball played for Gomez. To McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of trickery. And here's Mohamed Salah. Climbs up big! It's loose, and there's a race. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk. Konate, and it's played forward. And it's Salah, played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. And Diaz. McAllister. For Szoboszlai. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! That's going to go a long way. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mohamed Salah. In comes the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Coleman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Diogo Jota. Diaz. Oh, really good feet. Jota! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's forced to go back. Szoboszlai tries to dink it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a throw-in. Jota. Salah. Back they go. Szoboszlai. And Diaz. Now this could be a chance. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, a throw in. Simicas. That has been knocked clear. Showing good feet. Shooter! Away from immediate danger. Now it's Diaz, played out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Diaz, hit into the middle. Jota is flagged offside. Ghana. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's had it nicked away. Calvert-Lewin. So what can they make of this? Just to show off his quick feet. In it comes. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mohamed Salah. Mangala.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lindstrom. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chooses to go back. Great hit! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Szoboszlai. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And it's Doucouré. And he's there to get it away. And it's been taken straight back. Nikolenko. That'll be a throw-in. Back it goes. Great defending, strong and determined. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Szoboszlai. Turns back here, probably the best option. Idrissa Gueye. That's a foul, free kick's been given. And he is shown a yellow card. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right, who's driving forward. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Mangala. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looks for the finish. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Alexander-Arnold. Stood up well to him there. Idrissa Gueye did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There will be a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Time, excellent interception. Diaz. Salah. Flings in across.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Coleman. Here's Gueye. The pass is intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, but now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Garner concedes a free kick for that. Lindstrom. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. The message is clear, none shall pass. Jota. Mohamed Salah given the lift of his goal. That's good play. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Forward it goes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van Dijk. To McAllister. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Diaz. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cleared away. Diaz. Szoboszlai. Oh, such a clever touch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. Calvert-Lewin chasing after it. Gomez. And Diaz. And it's Salah. Coleman cuts out the pass. Mykolenko to Idrissa Gueye. Doucouré. Branthwaite. That's been drilled forward. Gomez. Shifted upfield to McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. Idrissa Gueye did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Calvert-Lewin has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Van Dijk to Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Branthwaite goes forward. Calvert-Lewin might just make this. Gomez. And Diaz. McAllister. And Tsimikas. Diaz. Tsimikas. Great run on the overlap here. Doucouré. Gently done. And Mykolenko. Branthwaite. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister. Shifted upfield. Diaz. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Doucouré. And it's played forward. Mangala. Doucouré. Here's Gueye. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Diaz. Out to the right. Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw. There's the towering header. And that is played back to front. Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister. Now it's Diogo Jota. It's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Coleman. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Decent hit! is nothing. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mohamed Salah, looking here to chip it through. A bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Gently done. McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Clears it away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, here's a chance! Mighty close.
Oh, it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Konate to McAllister. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Diaz. Szoboszlai. It's gone backwards. Tsimikas. Tsimikas just loves to go forward whenever he can. Driven forward. McAllister. Diaz. Lovely feet. Looks to a great chance! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
McAllister. And Alexander-Arnold. Played back into the centre. And it's Salah. McAllister. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, that's neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Garner. Can he spark a counter here? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's anyone's ball now. Nikolenko. Played in with accuracy. Diaz. Tsimikas. And Diaz. Szoboszlai. Well, that is one way to stop him. Idrissa Gueye with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Szoboszlai. Played out towards the right wing. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Played into the box. And that has been cleared. Forward it goes. Aim forwards. Now it's Diogo Jota. Over to the left. McAllister. And it's Salah. He's had a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. There could be more on the way.
Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Garner turns back here, probably the best option. To McAllister. He's found the way through. Big chance! Arnold. Lovely feet for Szoboszlai. Coleman gets it away. Oh, it's come loose. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Idrissa Gueye. There will be a throw-in. McAllister. Diaz. Spread out to the left. This is promising. Opts to play it back. Garner did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Coleman. Lindstrom. Coleman. Oh, such a clever touch. For Mangala. Lets it out wide. Jota. McAllister. And it's Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. To McAllister. Jota. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Out to the left it goes. Back they go. McAllister. And it's Salah. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's nice. Diaz crosses. Defence has got rid of that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Szoboszlai. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Diaz. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Just the wrong outcome. He's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Diaz. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Now it's Diogo Jota. Jota! Lindstrom. Calvert-Lewin. Mangala. Played out to the right. Coleman gets into some space. Lindstrom is wide and looking to get onto this. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mangala. And it's Gay. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. McAllister for Szoboszlai. To McAllister. Diaz. Well, the counter could be on here. Mangala. Interesting ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's heaved it away. And it's hoisted clear. Played in again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. To meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Szoboszlai. And Konate. McAllister. Diaz. Look at the space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. And that is... And the shot! And the follow-up! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Mikolenko, and it's Doucouré. Here's Gay. Calvert-Lewin, played out wide. Doucouré's cross, only partially clear. Szoboszlai, gently down. Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold. Mikolenko and Branthwaite, forward it goes, and Dijk gets across to intercept that. Mikolenko, Branthwaite, forwards and with intent, and it's Tarkowski. That's Coleman. Calvert-Lewin might just make this. Konate, shifted upfield. Szoboszlai, played over towards the opposite flank.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
And it's Salah! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Branthwaite. Driven forward. Clearly not happy with that. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Showing good feet. For Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Diaz. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now it's Mangala. Diaz. And Konate. McAllister. Diaz. And it's Salah. And Tsimikas. Garner defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Branthwaite. Calvert-Lewin is onto it in a flash. Doucouré. Mykolenko. Alisson has that under control. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
McAllister. And that has left him in a heap. And Diaz. McAllister. And it's Salah. For Szoboszlai. Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Diaz. Now it's Diogo shot. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jota. Doucouré is there to clear. Want to throw in. Szoboszlai. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Calvert-Lewin.
Garner. And it's Coleman. Lindstrom. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Looking for the runner. That is lovely. Incoming cross. He can get that clear. And now the breakaway. Tsimikas. Diaz. Nice control. To McAllister. Szoboszlai.
Calvert-Lewin.
And it's Doucouré. Who's Doucouré? Szoboszlai. Diaz. Tsimikas. And the ball's a good one here. Well, there's the clearance. Branthwaite. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Diaz.
Well, Peter, looking far up the fullback.
Garner has been caught there, it's a foul. Felt that, hasn't he? Tsimikas did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McAllister. Szoboszlai. He's in a great position. So what can they make of this? There's a sharp little ball here to cut it out.
Alexander-Arnold.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. To McAllister. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. And here's Mohamed Salah. To McAllister. Pinches it off him. Garner with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that has been cleared. Can he get away here? McAllister, out to the left it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Doucouré. Doucouré, good purposeful running this. Forward it goes. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Oh, shooting chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
McAllister. Gently done. Coleman makes the interception. Shifted upfield. Nicely intercepted. Diaz. Tsimikas. Mangala. Moved on forwards. Well, that's an inviting ball. Calvert-Lewin looking to run onto it. McAllister. Calmly anticipates. It's run loose here. Calvert-Lewin might just make this. Van Dijk. To McAllister. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Diaz. Garner. Now Lindstrom. And it's played forward. Calvert-Lewin. Lindstrom. Threads one in. Spread neatly. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's managed to get rid. Can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. Gets his pass away. Mohamed Salah. We expected better, and so did he. McAllister. And Diaz. To McAllister. Tsimikas. Jota. Danger averted for now. Idrissa Gueye gets rid without sophistication. Lindstrom. Tarkowski. And it's Tukure. And Mikolenko. Forwards and with intent. Mangala. And Ghana. Coleman. Great run on the overlap here. Swung over into the middle. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. That's tidy. Decent hit! And it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And it's Salah. McAllister. Shooter! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Showing great feet there. And it's Tukure. Great skill, that's nice. Diaz. Now it's Diogo Jota. Diaz. That's very neat. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Van Dijk. To McAllister. Well, that's well seen too. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got the shot away! And that has fair finished.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. He has found a way through. Jota. And they can counter here. Out to the right. Coleman. Lindstrom. Alexander-Arnold clears. Now it's Diaz. Coleman. Calvert-Lewin. Diaz. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge. He's got to goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. offside. Alexander-Arnold. Diaz. Now it's Diogo Jota. Jota has got himself a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Mangala. And that is played back to front. Oh, that's a key interception. Doucouré. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Simicas. Well, that is one way to stop him. Idrissa Gueye gets good distance on it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's not going to get any further from that. Szoboszlai. Jota. Doucouré. Mykolenko. Branthwaite. To Tarkowski. Plays it forward. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Simicas. McAllister. The fullback is in acres of space. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Now it's Diogo Jota. Over to the left. Simicas. Diaz. Can he put it away?
Oh, that was the perfect shimmy to create the space for the shot.
Laid out to the left flank. And it's Doucouré. And here's Gueye. Doucouré. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Diaz. Van Dijk. And Konate. Diaz. Oh, good ball!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. That's still going far. Mykolenko. Great leap! Good delivery, but no goal.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Simicas. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Mohamed Salah. Diaz. And he's had a hit. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Calvert-Lewin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Forwards and with intent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mangala. Head out towards the right wing. Oh, good spread. Lindstrom. Played back in. Oh, what a ball! Over to the left. That is lovely. And the ball's come loose here. Stood up well to him there. Gomez, he is there, and he can get that clear. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Crossed in once more. Alisson catches it safely. McAllister. Diaz. Spread out to the left. What's a throw? Tarkowski approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McAllister. And it's Gomez. And Tsimikas. McAllister. Jota. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Diaz. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's had it nicked away. McAllister, gently done. Tsimikas. Diaz. And here's Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. He's away. Soboslai! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Van Dijk. And it's Salah. To McAllister. Diaz. And it's Salah. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That has been cut short. McAllister, Tsimikas. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lindstrom pinches it off him. Garner, aim forwards, tries to get it clear. Van Dijk. To McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Tarkowski. Idrissa Gueye. Moved on forwards. Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gomez. Over to the left. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nikolenko. Forward it goes. Oh, that's a key interception. Gently done. Tarkowski. Calvert-Lewin is herring after that one. McAllister. Diaz. Here's Diogo Jota. Coleman. Aim forwards. Goes direct to the front line. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai. McAllister. And it's Salah. And Diaz. Mohamed Salah has a shot! Decent enough try.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It'll be a throw-in. Szoboszlai. McAllister. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Coleman. Tsimikas spots it and intercepts. Gomez. Moved on forwards. McAllister. And it's Salah. Diaz! Diaz! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. combination. That's been intercepted. And it's Salah. He's tried one! Ducouré. That looks a cracking ball. Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Calvert-Lewin really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tsimikas goes on a charge down the left. Nice physical challenge. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to dink it through. Picks out Ducouré! He's done very well to get to that.
Ducouré is offering a wry smile there.
Looks like he's been taken out there. And he's gone looking for safety. Ducouré. Nikolenko. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's played forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Van Dijk. And it's Salah. It's Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jota. Diaz. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Ducouré. And he's forced to go back. Mongala concedes a free kick for that. McAllister turns back here, probably the best option. Tsimikas. To McAllister. Diaz.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been drilled forward. Idrissa Gueye. That's been cut out, well played. Gomez. Szoboszlai. Played out to the right. Lindstrom. Shifted upfield. Szoboszlai. And Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Diaz. To McAllister. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah looking to add to his goal. Takes on his marker. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And that was very necessary. McAllister. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Garner. For Mangala. And Mikolenko. To Kore. For Mangala. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Szoboszlai. Salah. Jota. Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there. Garner. That's been intercepted. McAllister. Szoboszlai. For Gomez. Tarkowski. And that is played back to front. Tsimikas. McAllister. Now it's Diogo Jota. And it's Salah. Garner. And it's Tukure. And Mikolenko. Over to the other side. Lindstrom. Oh, good spread. Van Dijk. Shifted upfield. For Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Mangala wins the duel this time. Branthwaite. And Mikolenko. Tukure. Jota. Now it's Diaz. And he's had a hit! Too close for comfort. Lindstrom. Tukure. Tukure's cross. And back out it comes. Diaz. Gomez. Moved on forwards. For Szoboszlai. And it's played forward. Tukure. Good spot, he's seen the run. And here's the chance to counter. Tukure. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. What a throw in. Oh, it's come loose. Nice interception, well timed. Tsimikas. Diaz. McAllister. Forwards and with intent. Coleman. Tarkowski. Early ball out from the back. And he cuts out the supply. That'll be a throw-in. Coleman. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. That looks a good ball. McAllister. And Tsimikas. Szoboszlai. Well, that's well done, really robust. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. Clears it away. McAllister. Climbs up big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Coleman. Calvert-Lewin is herring after that one. Mohamed Salah. Diaz. To McAllister. Coleman. Aim forwards. It's out for a goal kick. Szoboszlai. Swung over. Garner. Lindstrom. And Garner. It'll be a throw-in. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. And Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Now Salah. Coleman. Shifted upfield. McAllister. Diaz. Lindstrom. Mangala. For Coleman. Played in with accuracy. For Mangala. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. To McAllister. Diaz. Played out to the left flank. Strong running down that left flank. Shapes for an overhead. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Mohamed Salah really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Up to meet it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
That was There's good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Nicely intercepted. Konate. And Tsimikas. Diaz. McAllister. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Szoboszlai. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Lindstrom. Coleman. That's good play for Mangala. Played out wide. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Here's Diogo Jota. Szoboszlai. It's Van Dijk. Lindstrom. And now the breakaway. Showing great feet there. Alisson catches it safely. Gomez. Moved on forwards. Turns back here, probably the best option. Szoboszlai. To McAllister. Over to the left. Jota. Lindstrom. Mangala. Clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Alexander-Arnold. Jota. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gets good distance on it. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. McAllister. It's run loose here. He's having a go. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Szoboszlai. To McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mohamed Salah. Forwards and with intent.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Diaz. Tsimikas. Looking to break at pace. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Spread out to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Do have a chance to counter here. Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Tsimikas.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Mikolenko. Forward it goes. Jota. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jota. Mohamed Salah. Mangala. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, red, nice interception. Tsimikas. Szoboszlai. Aim forwards. Now it's Diogo Jota. Tsimikas. To McAllister. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Diaz! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Clearly not happy with that. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Mohamed Salah! And he's there to clear it. Tries the cross. Pickford deals with it effortlessly. And he's forced to go back. Mikolenko. That's to Kure. Idrissa Gueye. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lindstrom. Great skill, that's nice. Oh, well played, lovely. Lindstrom's cross. And that has been cleared. Nice ball, and he's in here. Diaz. Lundstrom. Oh, it's played into the area. And back with the clearance. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Diogo Jota. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Idrissa Gueye. And Branthwaite. Tarkowski. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. Szoboszlai to McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Moved on forwards. Pickford punts it upfield. Konate. Laid out to the left flank. Jota. Out towards the flank. Shapes to shoot! And he's gone backward here. It's a decent looking cross. And he's there to clear it. They've played it short. Tsimikas. Szoboszlai plays it in. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's had it taken off him. Jota. Mohamed Salah. That is a brilliant interception. Out to the right. Could move up a gear here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Szoboszlai. Jota. It's anyone's ball now. Ooh, can he get onto this? Gomez. Tsimikas. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's the shot! Just off target.
Diogo Jota certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Tsimikas. Played out to the right. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. McAllister. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Lovely feet. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Forwards and with intent. Coleman. And Garner. Branthwaite. Forward it goes. Calvert-Lewin. And Mikolenko. Now it's Doucouré. Doucouré's cross. That's very neat. And that has been clubbed away. Doucouré. Mikolenko. Aimed in towards the centre. Mohamed Salah. Diaz. Over to the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Diaz. Very nicely done. McAllister. Has a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Konate for Szoboszlai. Konate, gently done for Szoboszlai, and it's played forward. And the counter is on. Lindstrom. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Gomez. Tsimikas for Szoboszlai. Diaz, out to the left it goes. McAllister. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lindstrom. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is just caressing the ball. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to clear it. That's tidy for Szoboszlai. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Mykolenko. And it's Gay. Shifted upfield. And it's Coleman. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Incoming cross. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. For Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Lindstrom. Passes short and sharp. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tsimikas. Forwards and with intent. McAllister, passing is crisp and sharp. All played for Gomez. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Jota. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Doucouré. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. For Gomez. Tsimikas. And it's Gomez. To McAllister. Szoboszlai. Played out to the left flank. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Szoboszlai. Tsimikas chasing after it. He's through here. That pass has been well intercepted. Lindstrom threads one in. Calvert-Lewin. That's a throw. Lindstrom. Back into the middle. Out to the right. Tries a shot! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Throwing. McAllister. And Konate. Oh, good spread. Idrissa Gueye. So what can they make of this? That's well spotted. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ducouré. Forward it goes. McAllister. Look at the space here. Real chance! Well, they could break here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it out wide, and the pass is intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tsimikas. The cross comes in, and that has been cleared. Aim forwards. Calvert-Lewin, now he's off and running. Gomez. Szoboszlai. To McAllister. Szoboszlai. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. Garner tries to clear. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's in! It's one! That's a half-decent try. Clears it away. Oh, nice touch. Diaz. Mohamed Salah. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Szoboszlai! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Diaz, nice bit of skill and he's away. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Takes on his marker. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely bit of skill. Shot could be on. Cleared away. Oh, super ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Swung in towards the middle. Calvert-Lewin. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mangala, played out towards the right wing. Gets his pass away. Well, that's well seen too. McAllister. And Konate. Szoboszlai. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Lindstrom. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Diogo Jota. Diaz. And he's had it nicked away. Gently done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mangala. He's going to be disappointed with that. Diaz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the left. Showing good feet. McAllister. And it's Salah. And that's a good ball. Shota! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
That has been knocked clear. And that's a superb pass. Szoboszlai. Oh, such a clever touch. Massive leap! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Diogo Jota. Diaz! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Jota just eases him off the ball.
Diogo Jota really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance here to counter. Nikolenko. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lindstrom. Calvert-Lewin looking to run onto it. Out to the right. Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. Can he get away here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Lindstrom. It's Calvert-Lewin! Defending of the desperate variety. Doucouré. Mangala. He's in here! All the way through, so back it comes. McAllister, and it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diaz. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. That has been cut short. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Diaz. Diaz! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Diaz might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
It's a quick ball upfield. Gently done. Tsimikas. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, played right into his path. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Gay. Gomez. For Szoboszlai. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. To McAllister. The pass has gone astray. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pinches it off him. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Lindstrom. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there. No, that's not going to find its target. Diaz. Tsimikas. Played into the middle. He's in a great position. McAllister chance! Cleared without complication. Very nicely done. Calvert-Lewin turns back here, probably the best option. Idrissa Gueye, forwards and with intent. Forward it goes. Oh, that's well spotted. Tarkowski, played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Played back in. Tsimikas. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Diaz. Szoboszlai. Calvert-Lewin. Garner. And it's Coleman. And now the breakaway. And it's Coleman.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Garner does really well to win the ball there. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Away from immediate danger. Oh, good spread. Lindstrom. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, usually when the first isn't good, you see a correction, but unfortunately, not then.
Szoboszlai. And Konate moved on forwards. And it's Salah. Out to the right. In towards the middle. Cleared away. Lindstrom. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Played out to the left flank. Tsimikas. That is lovely. Now it's Diaz. Lovely feet. Szoboszlai. Now who's going to be first to this? And the counter is on. Nicely intercepted. Jota. Now it's Diaz. Diaz. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. This is promising. It's loose. There's the hit! That's been drilled forward. Tsimikas. Decent progress down the left. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. To McAllister. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Jota. Diaz. Jota. And back to the keeper they go. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tsimikas did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gomez. Over to the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mangala. Good spot, he's seen the run. Calvert-Lewin picks it up out wide. And it's Coleman. Now it's Gueye, played out to the right. Goalkeeper's ball. Nicely intercepted. Mikolenko. And it's Gueye. It's Doucouré. For Mangala, and it's played forward. Now it's Doucouré. There's the delivery. That was always going to be the keepers. McAllister. Gomez. And Tsimikas. Tsimikas. Fiddles it through. McAllister. Diaz. And that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away. Calvert-Lewin. And it's Doucouré. Mikolenko. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. To McAllister. Diaz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's had it taken off him. It's run loose here.
Diogo Jota really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Forward it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate to McAllister. Szoboszlai. Out to the right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got away. Threads one in. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Now it's Mangala. Lindstrom. Idrissa Gueye. Calvert-Lewin! Diaz. And Konate. For Szoboszlai. Shifted upfield. Doucouré. Mikolenko. He's had it nicked away. Diaz. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's played it long. That has been cut short. Dijk. To Szoboszlai. To McAllister. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Diaz. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Long ball looking to counter. Tsimikas. Diaz. Forwards and with intent. Played back to the goalkeeper. Konate. McAllister. Forward it goes. Lindstrom. Calvert-Lewin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played back in. Now it's Diaz. Steaming on goalwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Coleman. Here's a sharp little ball here. Diaz. Diaz. And Mohamed Salah. Mangala. Aim forwards. I was just lacking in accuracy. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Just eases him off the ball. Mangala. To Tarkowski. Konate. Diaz. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Coleman. Lindstrom. And it's Coleman. Looking for the runner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mohamed Salah. To McAllister. Diaz. And it's Gomez. All played for Gomez. The pass has gone astray. Looking to hit the front line. Diaz. For Szoboszlai. Gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Mikolenko. Branthwaite. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. For Szoboszlai. McAllister. Diaz. To McAllister. Diaz. For Szoboszlai. To McAllister. Over to the left. Tsimikas looking to get on the end of this. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Played long and they could be in here. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Branthwaite. Mikolenko. And it's Doucouré. And Branthwaite. And it's Tarkowski. For Coleman. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tsimikas. And it's hoisted clear. McAllister.
mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. McAllister. And Diaz. Tsimikas. Interesting ball. Tsimikas moves wide and looking to get onto this. Looking to break at pace. Mikolenko. Calvert-Lewin is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
That's been cut out, well played. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Oh, that's nice. Szoboszlai. Can he spark a counter here? And he's running through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. It's Salah! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gomez. Garner, spot. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Coleman plays it from a quarterback position. Coleman. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Cross goes in there. Behind. McAllister for Szoboszlai. Played out to the left flank. Decore. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No question, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. Konate to McAllister. And it's Salah. Diaz. To McAllister. Szoboszlai. Pinches it off him.
I've got to say, Peter, I've been quite impressed with the intensity of some of the pressing. It's going to make things awfully hard for anyone to play through that.
And I guess they've got to be really happy with the running they're still doing at this stage of the game.
Yeah, and it all goes down to motivation and the desire that the manager has created, and a proper following of instructions, I guess.
That's been intercepted. Forward it goes. Van Dijk. Salah. And he's had it nicked away. Mangala. And it's Decore. Branthwaite. Nikolenko. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Jota. Diaz. Spread out to the left. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Tsimikas did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Mangala. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Played out to the right. Now here's the delivery. Chooses to go back. Now it's to Kore. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Jota. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Diogo Jota. Oh, it's come loose. Calvert-Lewin. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's Coleman. Gently done. And nicely intercepted. Diaz. Forwards and with intent. Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed in towards the centre. Coleman with the clearance. Lindstrom. Up towards the front line. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Garner. Van Dijk. Almost an hour gone. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. Now Salah. McAllister. Played out towards the right wing. They're going to throw in. Nikolenko. And it's Tarkowski. Tarkowski. For Coleman. Now that's well seen too. Mohamed Salah. Jota. Oh, good spread. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And that is played back to front. Good spot, he's seen the run. Played into space out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gomez. Tsimikas. Looks to bypass the midfield. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Diaz. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. the crossbar. And the defence can get it clear. Tsimikas gets good distance on it. Ball's gone out of play. McAllister. Over to the left. Hit into the middle. Here comes another cross. And it's hoisted clear. Just eases him off the ball. Ducouré. Driven forward. McAllister. And it's Salah. Mangala wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Now it's Gay. And here's Gay. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mohamed Salah. Calvert-Lewin is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk. Diaz. And Tsimikas. Oh, really good feet. He's had it taken off him. Aim forwards. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And that's aimed into the middle.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Tsimikas. Now it's Diaz. Mangala defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tsimikas, and it's played forward, away from immediate danger. Lindstrom. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tsimikas. Diaz. Strong running down that left flank. Diaz crosses. Mangala. Out to the left it goes. And it's Ducouré. Throw it. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. And Mohamed Salah. And Diaz. He's found a way past. It's Diogo Jota. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Forward it goes. For Szoboszlai. Diaz. Stood up well to him there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Goes back. McAllister. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lindstrom. Oh, that's a fine interception. Clears it out of harm's way. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. He's free, he has got space. And now they can spring out of defence. McAllister. And here's Mohamed Salah. Diaz. He's gone backwards. Back into the middle. Calvert-Lewin. Shifted upfield. Mongala does really well to win the ball there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Muscular approach does pay off here. McAllister. Gomez. And Diaz. Tsimikas. For Szoboszlai. Played out to the left flank. Coleman. Calvert-Lewin is herring after that one. Lindstrom opts for safety, and it's Tarkowski forwards and with intent. On time, excellent interception. Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk. Nikolenko looks to go up and over. Ducouré looking to run onto it. Van Dijk getting this one clear. But they've got it again. Szoboszlai. Now Salah. Forward it goes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played in with accuracy. Calvert-Lewin. Spread out to the left. Now it's Ducouré. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Diaz. Konate. Diaz. To McAllister. Goes direct to the front line. That's a throw. Gomez. Aim forwards. Jota. Nikolenko. Doucouré. Nikolenko. There's Doucouré. Nikolenko. And he's gone searching crossfield. And that has been cleared. Threads one in. And they've got a throw. Mangala. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Diaz. Good play on the left-hand side here. Tsimikas. And he's heaved it away. Could move up a gear here. Nikolenko. And it's Doucouré. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Tsimikas. For Szoboszlai. Tsimikas. Very nicely done. McAllister. And Diaz.